Let's do this shit. I don't know how to start this besides just straight on getting into it. I have 3 record collection videos on my YouTube channel, and I thought for the 4th one, my boyfriend said it would be a good idea to actually film myself, so that's what I'm going to do. I have 1 record collection video called, I think, my vinyl record collection, and I have record collection update 1 and 2, so I guess this will be the 3rd one. I do these record collection update videos every 10 records that I get, so that's what I'm going to do, I guess. Now, the first record off of the new update is Pitch Perfect. I used to be like so fucking obsessed with Pitch Perfect. Like, it's not even funny. I rented it from Netflix and like kept it for like a month because I would watch that movie all the time, fucking religiously. So I figured, why the fuck not have the soundtrack on vinyl? When it was on vinyl, I was kind of surprised because I don't think this was a time where this was like a popular thing that people were doing. But apparently it's the special edition. Here's what the front looks like, and then here is the back. I got this from Amazon. It's just a regular black record with a little that looking like that. And yeah, I used to be fucking obsessed with this movie. I still kind of am. I think it's fucking amazing. I will never forget this time in my life. But yeah, a good fucking record. I'm so fucking happy that I have this. My favorite track from side A is the Pool mashup of Just the Way You Are and Just a Dream. That for some reason kind of makes me want to cry in a way, because I think it's really, I guess, beautiful. But what doesn't make me want to cry in a way? Because I'm a fucking Pisces. My favorite track on side B is the Bellows Final, where they do Price Tag, Don't You Forget About Me, Give Me Something, Just the Way You Are, Party in the USA, Turn the Beat Around. But yeah, this is the first one. The second record is an Urban Outfitters exclusive. It's Hot Pink by Doja Cat. Let me take out of the sleeve. It's Hot Pink by Doja Cat. I got this record from Urban Outfitters, as you can see from the little sticker that it's like an Urban Outfitters exclusive. Okay, I found out about Doja Cat on the internet when she came out with that viral Move song, and I thought she was cool. So then I followed her after that. Listened to her first album, Mamala, I think it's called. Kind of didn't care for it, and it wasn't until this album that made me more of a fan of hers. But yeah, here's the front. Here's the back. It comes with this. It is like the songs and the production and shit. And this is thank you everyone about to all my fans, family, and friends. You rock. Love Doja. Love Doja, which is on the back. Can I just talk into how this album is called Hot Pink? And like, I'll show you. The record is not hot pink. The record is white. Can someone tell me how that makes sense? But I'm so upset because after I bought this one, like I think a few months after, they released a hot pink version that has like white swirls in it, and I'm like, cool. My favorite tracks from Hot Pink though, my favorite track from side A is probably Bottom Bitch. I know that's very fucking basic because it's one of the singles, but I just like the nostalgia feeling of Bottom Bitch. I don't know, it just sounds really cool. It's a fun song. And then my favorite track from side B is probably Streets. That's a good fucking song. I love that song. But yeah, Hot Pink by Doja Cat. The next one is also an Urban Outfitters exclusive. It is Kid Crow by Conan Gray. It's featuring the global hit Maniac, Urban Outfitters exclusive limited translucent smoky red vinyl. Here's the front, him looking all cute and shit. And here's the back. My favorite track from side, oh, I guess I can tell you how I found out about him. I found out about Conan Gray almost around this time last year when a Twitter account named tweeted about him, and I said, oh, who's that? He's kind of cute. I want to know, like, I wonder what kind of music he does. So I went on his Spotify account. The first song I heard by him was the one that goes, I'm getting tired of the games that you play. When you tell me you love me, then you throw me away. Cry me a river till you drown in. Checkmate. And I was like, that's fucking sick. And then I heard his AP Sunset Season, which I have somewhere here. When I found out that he was making an album, I was so fucking excited because at that point I already stan that kid so fucking hard. And I know he's not a kid. He's like, I think 20 years old or 19 years old or some shit. But when I found out that he had a new record coming out, of course I had to get it on vinyl. And of course I would have to get it on fucking Urban Outfitters with their exclusive ass shit. But my favorite track from side A is probably Wish You Were Sober, Maniac, or The Cut That Always Bleeds. I like to just pick one, but if I can't pick one, it would have to be one of those. And my favorite track from side B is Affluenza. It used to be The Story. I used to love The Story. The Story was like one of my favorite fucking songs when it fucking came out. But I guess now it would be Affluenza. And then it comes with, once again, like the name of the tracks, who wrote it, who produced it, and a bunch of feathers. And then the actual record. Also, I have so many problems with Urban all the fucking time. When I first got this, it was like kind of scratchy on a song, and I was like, no, that's not gonna fly. So they sent me a new one, and it sounds even better. But here is what the record looks like. Words. You could see that it's red and smoky and also translucent. But yeah, here is Kid Crow by Coney Gray. A really good album. If the frame changed, just because I had to do something on my phone real quick, so that's why the frame possibly has changed. Okay, but the next one is also another fucking Urban Outfitters exclusive, because of course it is the Cheetah Girls' first movie on vinyl, the soundtrack. It says that it's Cheetah-licious for the first time on yellow vinyl. I, like many other people, probably my age, or maybe even a little younger, or maybe even a little older, was obsessed with the Disney Channel when I was younger. And of course, me, being me, I was obsessed with the Cheetah Girls, which I think was their first musical movie. I'm not 100% sure, don't quote me on that, but I remember being in love with the Cheetah Girls movie. It was, because I got the movie, it was either the first DVD I ever got or the last VHS I ever got. So it was either one of those. So this movie holds like a special place in my heart. But it's the Cheetah Girls, like I just fucking said. And this is the front. This is the back. My favorite song from side A is probably Cinderella, because duh, who fucking doesn't like that one? And then my favorite side from side B is Come On. You know the song with the guy singing the Come On, come on. If you like what I'm saying, then come on. That fucking song. If you know, you fucking know. If you don't, you don't. I'm sorry. But yeah, this is the record. This is the, I guess, I don't know if it reads off right. It's a little more yellow in person. It's kind of reading a little more like highlighter-y, but it's, maybe that's better. Maybe I should have done that the whole entire time, because the difference, but this is what it looks like. So about a few months ago, my boyfriend and I were talking about Lady Gaga, and we were listening to Lady Gaga, and we were talking about how The Fame Monster is my favorite work that she has ever done, and that The Fame and I think Joanne, and also The Fame Monster was one of his favorite works that she's ever done. And I was talking about getting The Fame Monster on vinyl, and he was like, oh, you should get it. It's like a picture disc that sounds really fucking good. So of course, I have The Fame Monster on picture disc. From what I know, this is the only version of the way to get The Fame Monster. I got this from Amazon, and it fucking sucks. No, it doesn't suck. It sounds great. It's, for some reason, the clean version of this album. So when she says, I'm a free bitch, it says, I'm a free bitch. But anyways, this is my favorite work Lady Gaga has done. I have stopped following really what she has done after this. Like The Fame and The Fame Monster are the only things I've heard from beginning to end. And I really like this one, hence why I fucking got it. No shit. And my favorite song from side A is probably Monster, because that song is fucking epic and it reminds me of Halloween. It gives me Halloween vibes. And my favorite song from side B is So Happy I Could Die. And yeah, also this is my second picture disc that I own. And from what I have heard, picture discs don't sound the best. But this and the other picture disc that I have, it's Sucker by Charli XCX, sound really fucking good. I don't know, but this EP is fucking great. Now the next record has more of a, I guess they all fucking have stories, but it has a story. I got this record from Walmart. Walmart has records, obviously. I don't know if you know that. You probably know that. Walmart has records, and we were looking, and it's a Walmart we don't go to very often. And I found this album, and I texted my dad because this album reminds me of my dad, and I was gonna buy it for me because it reminds me of my dad, and because, you know, this album's pretty fucking good, and I remember listening to it like religiously when we were younger. And he was like, send me one. So I bought the only copy that I found at that Walmart and sent it out to him. And I was like, if I find another copy, I'm gonna keep it, it's gonna be mine. I got so fucking lucky, and I found the last copy at some motherfucking Walmart, and it is Licensed to Ill by the Beastie Boys. It says, the 30th anniversary iconic debut album includes the classic Fight for Your Right, No Sleep Till Brooklyn, and Paul Revere. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But this album reminds me of my dad hard fucking core. I remember being in the car and listening to this album all the fucking time. I would always say that burr, 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 burr. Like, so this album literally just, I see this album and I just think of my dad. Sorry, I fucking lost it when I saw this album. I was like so fucking excited and so happy that I also own it also, because hello, duh. And words, but oh yeah, this is the front. This is the back. And it opens like this. I think this might be the first gatefold that I've shown in here. It opens like this and it shows all of them. This, which is like another sleeve, like to put it in there. I no longer live with my parents, so having something that reminds me of my father so much is really fucking nice. And also having this and actually liking this is also even fucking better. But yeah, my favorite song on side A is Girls, and my favorite song on side B is Brass Monkey. Those are probably singles and it's probably basic, but it's fucking okay. Licensed to Ill by the Beastie Boys. Since I had to take this out to put the fucking other sleeve in, this is what it came in. And it's just black. But yeah. The next record I bought, because I think this was in maybe June or May. I was really wanting something that reminded me of Christmas. I was in this like Christmas spirit and I wanted to feel, I guess, the good vibes of Christmas and like the warm fuzzy feeling of Christmas. And one of my favorite movies of all time, I guess, yeah, one of my favorite movies of all time and one of my favorite Christmas movies to watch is How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So I went on Amazon and I found How the Grinch Stole Christmas narrated by Boris Karloff, and it's his soundtrack to the holiday animated classic on Grinch green vinyl. I don't know if you can see that. A little backstory on this. When I got this from Amazon 2 months ago, a month and a half ago, they sent it just this with no box, and it came so smashed. And I was just like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that shit? Like, what am I supposed to do with it being so smashed? Like, I think that's okay. So, of course, I got a new one. This is what the front looks like. This is the back. My favorite... Side A is the story of the Grinch. So, I guess my favorite track or fucking thing on side A is the story. And my favorite track on side 2 is You're a Me One, Mr. Grinch. Because, duh. But I'll show you the record. It's pretty fucking cool. And this is what it looks like. This is a little thing here. It's the same on the back. I guess I can show you over here. But yeah, it's also, I don't know if it reads on this camera, but it's like a few different colors of green, kind of like the Grinch's fur, which is what it says on the thing. But this is so pretty. And I also love translucent records. And this is kind of see-through, and it's like so fucking cool. But yeah, here is How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Okay, the next one is a soundtrack to a movie that I like. OVO. It is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 Deluxe Edition. I would see this constantly at Walmart, and I almost bought it at Walmart, but Walmart has it more expensive, and I have Amazon Prime, so it would have been, and it is cheaper to get it from Amazon. So I got this from Amazon for like $20-something. Here is the front. Here's the back. It is the version that's the soundtrack and the score. I have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 on vinyl also, so we're back here. It's the Target exclusive one, words, and it's red and green or red and yellow, red and something. It's red and something. But this one is just your standard regular black pressing with another fucking gatefold, and it opens like this, and it has the names and shit. I like the soundtrack to the first movie a lot better, but I also like this movie, and the soundtrack to this one is just alright. But I had to fucking have this to complete the Guardians of the Galaxy collection as of right now, because I think they're making another movie. But my favorite track on side A is The Chain by Fleetwood Mac. And I don't really have a favorite for side B. Those sides are just okay. But like, I saw this and I was like, I need to fucking have this. First of all, the cover is fucking sick. And I love Guardians of the Galaxy. And I know it's kind of problematic to like Chris Pratt, but I love Chris Pratt. And I also especially love Karen Gillan. These two are like my fucking favorite. And I love this. What is this? Franchise, I guess? But yeah. It's just on regular standard black pressing. But yeah, this is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Which I got at Walmart. I don't know if I explained that. Okay. So I have two more from this little 10 update series. It's another Urban Outfitters exclusive because I'm fucking lame like that. And it is the Urban Outfitters limited edition exclusive Blue Swirl Clarity by Kim Petras. If I could take it out, that'd be fucking awesome. But yeah, here is Clarity by Kim Petras. As you can see, it's whatever this is, holographic. And then the back. I found out about Miss Kimberly Petras. I guess I could hold on this side. Miss Kimberly Petras because of Charlie when she released her song Unlock It. But when I first found out about Kim Petras and I heard Unlock It, I could not tell who the fuck was Kim Petras and who was Charlie because they both sound like Charlie to me. But after that, I went on Kim Petras' Spotify and like listened to her music, and it was pretty fucking good. Her rainbow colored singles were fucking amazing, and her Halloween themed EPs fucking amazing. I have the EP somewhere back here. So when she released, she calls it a project. I don't know if that means her first album. But when she released Clarity, which I call Claritin, I was really fucking excited. The album as a whole is just okay. It's not my favorite thing. I think her singles and her actual EP and even the actual Turn Off the Light album is better than this. But I like, for the majority, most of these songs, or like 60% of these songs. So, and then when I found out that Urban Outfitters had to get it, of course I had to get it because I'm a fucking slut for Urban Outfitters, even though they don't like me back. I don't know if they do or if they don't, but problems with them. But yeah, it's fucking cool. The way, like, I don't know how to explain it. But it came with a picture of Miss Kimberly Petras. And then the back is the songs, who wrote it, who produced it, you know, that's stuff. And then here is the actual record. It's really fucking sick. I really like it. My favorite track from side A is either Icy. This is backwards. This is so hard. It's either Icy or Got My Number. Maybe Icy. That's a fucking banger. I fucking love that song. It's so fucking good. And my favorite track from side B is Do Me. But yeah, Clarity by Kim Petras. Okay, and last but not least is this artist that I recently kind of got into accidentally. My boyfriend likes this guy when he was in a rock band or a punk band. One of those two, I think the same ish, whatever. But he got into him when he was in a rock band, and we were talking about him. We were like, what is he doing? Like, what is he doing right now? we found out that he had solo work, and we both ended up really fucking liking it. So after hearing the album for 2 weeks, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy it. It's Seth Bogart by Seth Bogart, and it says featuring, I guess, some of the people in the album. It says colored vinyl, I'm a burger record. In the back is his little logo thing. Also, funny story about this. Oh, here's a cover, by the way, which is fucking so fucking epic. Look at that. And it's another gatefold, and it's even fucking sicker. Look at that. That's so cool. But a story about this, when I bought this, I got it from his website, which was wackywacko.com. I think that's the only place you can buy it, or that's the only place I know where I could have bought it. When I bought this, the advertisement was showing that the record was colored. So I was like, cool, whatever. A week after I was waiting for it to arrive, I saw that it said the LP was not the color of what it showed. So I was kind of disappointed because I was looking at pre-ordering his other album, which was going to be another colored record, but that one sold out. So I was like, oh, I was kind of bummed out, but I was like, at least they'll both be the same. They'll both be, you know, your standard black pressing. When I got this, I was so confused because it said color vinyl, and it said on the website it didn't have anymore. And then even when I went on Instagram, I found out that people who bought it even back then couldn't get it on colored vinyl. So here I am opening it. And here's the sleeve, which is also fucking cool. Here I'm opening it, and then I fucking find out that this shit is colored. And I am so confused because on the thing it said that it did not come colored anymore. I don't fucking know. I have no fucking idea. But yeah, my favorite track from side A is Lubed. It's a really good fucking song. You should go listen to it, called Lubed by Seth Bogart. And my favorite track from side B is Flirt. But yeah, here's Seth Bogart. Seth Bogart. But yeah, like I said, this was a record collection update. I do them every time I get 10 new records, and I already have, that's not a fart, and I already have 2 more here that I hope you can't see, with another one coming, and then potentially I'm gonna order 2 more. So if this is like, I guess, not if it does well, it's not gonna do well, but I guess if I feel more comfortable again, I could do another one where I actually sit here and talk. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my record collection update, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Also,